Hi guys, back again talking fly lines once more. This time we're going to take a look at another of RIO's latest offerings for 2020. This is their Technical Trout, a line which they do in two different guises. They do that in the more traditional stretch core, and then they do this in what they call their InTouch or their non-stretch core. These are cores that stretch only somewhere between sort of 5-6% as compared to a normal traditional fly line core, which is probably somewhere around about 25-26% stretch. So these ones give you a lot more feel, a lot more feedback, a lot more tension when you're casting, particularly if you're fishing at longer range, then they'll allow you to set a hook and get better bite detection than you would do with the slightly more traditional stretchy core. And for a lot of people, these have become more and more the go-to core in a fly line, the non-stretch. Certainly I've got a lot of fly lines myself that I've swapped over now to the InTouch cores, just for that bite detection, hook setting at distance. But this offering here, the Technical Trout, designed really more specifically in mind for the dry fly fishermen, guys that like to fish with quite long leaders. This is quite easily able to handle 15, 18, even 20 plus foot leaders, which is no mean feat by any stretch of the imagination. Biggest difference as far as visually between this and the stretch core, the non-stretch core is actually a 3-tone fly line. So like the other fly line with the stretch core, it starts off with this sort of baby blue colour at the front of the fly line, but instead of its running line being that sort of nice peachy colour, actually what they do then is the back side of the head is this peachy colour, and then it moves on to this slightly lighter sandy colour for the running lines. So like all of their InTouch floating lines, there are 3 coloured fly lines, so it's very easy to differentiate when you go into your box as to which one is your stretch core and which one is your non-stretch core. So the InTouch is coming in this 3-tone. It's designed specifically for the dry fly fishermen, more in mind, but also at home for any other type of fishing. Great for mending because you've got quite a long head. You know, you're up in the region of around about a 50-foot head, which means you've got that extra mass to be able to throw a mend in with your fly line to try and get that slightly longer dead drift with your dry fly. This would be like most of RIO's lines. It's got a welded loop both front and back, so dead easy to put onto your backing. Just simply loop to loop, pass it over the spool, and then when you're wanting to put your leader onto the front to start the makeup of your leader, just simply a loop to loop with your knotless tapered leader, then add your sections of tippet onto that to create the overall length of leader. A nice easy fly line to cast, and certainly if you're a dry fly fisherman, whether that's still waters or rivers, then I would say certainly give this one a go. Very easy to cast, floats nice and high, nice supple coating, but this version, particularly with that non-stretch core, just going to keep you that little bit more in touch, as its name would suggest. It's another belter from RIO, and those are people that have used it so far, been very impressed, as have I myself, so come and give it a go.